My 30-second timer, you gotta love it. Good evening, guys. How we doing this evening? I got a couple in the house. I got a feeling it's going to be kind of a short show. I didn't have my shit together. um, we're minus Andrew again. Andrew has family affairs. He's going out to dinner with his mother. It's Mother's Day. To all you mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. I hope you guys take care of your moms on this very good weekend. Yeah, this Mother's Day is this weekend. Well, Mr. Olson, how are we doing this evening? Let's see what we got going. Hopefully audio and everything is good. Video looks good. Oh, I need to fix this screen behind me. I reset my router to make sure the show is good. This one had a lot of... Oh, this is the Horseshoe Curve National Historic Landmark in Altoona, Pennsylvania. We're on Virtual Royal Fan, which I think is one of the coolest YouTube channels out there. Let's find one that... I don't know if you guys have checked this out. I'm just going for one that has... Here, let's try this one. Porter Junction. This is Indiana. Let's see if anything's going on here today. I gotta love this big screen because I can sit on the other side and kick back with my feet up every now and then, which hasn't been a lot lately. But hopefully something comes through. Curve is always great. Yes. Yeah, it is. It's really cool. I love it. There's one in Colorado too, and they have a live camera on that one. I've watched a lot of Amtrak go through on that one. Don't apologize about missing a show. You can always click on it and watch it again. But thank you. I appreciate it. Today I wanted to touch bases on a couple things. One, the unboxing last week of the Elegoo. I love that thing. It's a great little printer. So far I'm blown away and I'm impressed. A matter of fact, let's see if I can... Oh, where's my OBS? Hey, do I have this working today? Front cam zoom. Yeah, that works. Hey, it's working. So of course, one of the first things you do is eventually just for a benchmark. But I ended up doing this little guy. I had some pictures of it on Facebook. I've been working on this one. I started this one a while ago, to be honest. I did this cap, and I was okay. It's okay. I mean, it's done on an older printer. Oh, I don't have my phone camera set up today. I'd like to show you something with these, which is really cool. So we'll come back to that. And I mean, it's cool. It looks good, but this cab looks freaking awesome. And this is done on a $300 printer, and I am just blown away. I mean, you can tell it was printed when you really look, but the nice thing is you can go in and you can clean it up. Do I have any down here? I do not. Yes, I do. I'll show you what I use on my 3D prints. And I love this stuff. I started using it. I started using it on my helmets, is where it started. And I'll tell you what, this stuff, it's Bondo, it's glazing putty, because you're only filling in lines. I mean, this is just phenomenal. But like on the roof here, I could see some, not really artifacts. I'll primer it first just to see what it needs, if it needs anything. I can see that the stack on the top needs just a little, because I printed this one standing up just like this. believe it or not, and use tree supports. And it just, from this far away, I can't tell it's a print. Unless you look at the bottom, you can see where the supports are. Let's see here. Yeah, Andrew has he's spending time with his mother. It's Mother's Day weekend, and I think that is just awesome. I'll have to pester him about missing today's show. Andrew, this time of year for Andrew, he's extremely busy. Wintertime, he has all the time in the world. But once it hits early spring, Andrew is off and running, and he is nonstop. And I totally understand that. I love this. I love this little one. My next thing is I need to. What is it? It's an LGB Classic engine block, I believe, is what I'm looking for to fit this one. I was looking at using something like this, but I'm not sure yet. I need one with shoes on it, and this one looks like it's kind of designed for. Oh, it looks like it did have shoes. I just noticed that. A little on the burnt up side though. But yeah, that little printer. If you want to get a printer, or you're looking to start in 3D printing, and you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want a good printer, I highly recommend the Algu, the Centuri Carbon. I don't have anything bad to say about it so far. It's been 1 week. I've had it 1 week now, and I've printed a few things. I've done a couple cabs. All the parts on this one are printed on that machine. Let me get this phone going here. I'm doing a little something different here. Let's see. IV Cam. Is it on this phone? No, it's on my other phone. It's the other one that I have engine driver on right now. Do I have an engine driver on this phone? Yes, I do. What I am trying to do is set up this clear list. Yes. JMRI. Full. Oops, back. Nope, we're just going to use the camera on this phone. When you're walking around the layout, especially like at the club like Seegers, I don't want to always have my hand on my phone. I mean, this is nice because it's got a little thumb rest on or deal where you can put your finger through and you can hold it and you can control your throttle with the other hand. But sometimes I like to be hands-free, and I like this idea. Now, this is a cool little tripod. Let's see here. Like I said, I was kind of rushed, so I didn't get a chance to set my cameras up. And we're kind of doing that on the fly. Who do we have in the house? Chuck is in the house. Troy. Good evening, Troy. Howdy and happy Mother's Day. That is awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. And we got Chuck in the house. I have a feeling we're going to have a small crowd tonight just because it's Mother's Day weekend, and I totally understand it. Let's see here. Let me set up Cameo. I'm surprised I don't have my IV cam on this one. Selected device. Moto. There we go. Hey. And I believe this is phone 2, right? Yes, it is. All right. So what I did is Heath has a really cool setup, and he has his throttles sitting on tripods. One of them is a mic stand, which I think is really cool. It's weighted. But for me, I stumbled across these. As you can see, my legs are actually relatively close together, but you can spread them out to a really nice footprint. And yeah, you can see my mess. And it holds my my throttle. So it's kind of a nice little setup here. And it's pretty much hands-free, and it doesn't really bounce a lot, which I think is really cool. But it makes operating your trains a lot easier, hands-free almost. And that's if you're running DCC and you're using your phone for a throttle. I'm pretty sure you could set up other throttles on a tripod like this. But wait till you see the height on it. Let me go to the front cam here. So as you can see the height, and this is the footprint. So if you're worried about this tipping over, you know, you can really spread that out. So it gives it a nice wide stance. But when you're in a tight area or a confined area, let's say you got a bunch of guys running around, you can bring the legs in to a smaller footprint. As long as your phone is within the spacing on the bottom, you should be fine. I mean, the closer you get on the less stable it's going to be. But the coolest part is watch how tall this thing is. I think it's like 72 inches. I mean, it's like a magic wand. So that's it's pretty tall. Let's see how tall. I'm going to set it flat on the floor so you get an idea of the height. So theoretically, that's a little too tall for me. It's great for a camera. It's awesome for a camera, that's the intent. But the nice thing is you can bring it right down to eye level, and you can put it lower if you want to, or if you're sitting down in a chair, you can bring it all the way down. You can literally take it down to the floor almost. But as you can see, it doesn't wobble a lot. And that's what I like about it. It's actually extremely sturdy for what it is. And then, so I went ahead and ordered a couple of those for myself. One, I already have one, and I've been using it for my camera. And then I took it to a show one day, and after seeing what Heath was doing with his, I grabbed one of the guys' phone as he's sitting there running the trains. It's like I slapped it on there and set it down. He was just loving it. So from that point forward, yeah, Heath, awesome idea. I love it. I'm so glad I'm using it. Different stands, but I'm not. This is it. I think this is it. As you can see, it's when it's all wrapped up. I mean, it looks like a selfie stick almost. You could use it for a selfie stick. Yeah, this adapter. Talk about for iPads. This is one for iPads or small tablets. This is like 12 something, $13. I actually put links down below to both the tripod, and it comes with the phone holder, and then you can get this extra. These are, like I said, $12.99, I believe, and the stands are only $17. And I am really blown away by it. So yeah, if you're going to use your tablet, this is awesome. I do like this for another reason. I can put my phone in long ways, and it holds it extremely well. Spoke too soon? No. There you go. Yeah, I think it's awesome. I really, really do. I want my phone back for my camera. Pop this one out. And then I'll set this in front of the camera so you can see it. And this is the holder for the phone. It's a little crooked, but you get the gist of it. I turned it sideways and it holds the phone just fine. I can actually reach out and touch you guys. Yeah, so that's one of the things I thought I'd share with you. But between that and the 3D print. Okay, yeah, that is actually this one. So yeah. And again, I have links down below. They're affiliate links. Every little bit helps. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Hey, how we doing today? Um, Heath has his one throttle on it. God, I love that throttle, but a little out of my price range at the moment. And these are extremely affordable, and you carry it around with you all the time. I happen to have a spare. I do have it on my smaller tablet, but it's too small for this one. I think I have a larger. I don't know where my larger one went. I'll have to ask the wife for hers. I doubt if she'd let me take it to the club, though. It's a small crowd this morning. So on that note, yeah, the unboxing from last week turned out wonderful. I am just, like I said again, here, let me, now that I have my phone back. Oh, engine driver is running, I know. Let me set up my IV cam, excuse me for a second. Now I can give you some close-ups of this little engine here. This is so cool. IV. So what's everyone else been up to this weekend or this week? Hopefully good. Hopefully it was a good week, and hopefully it's going to be a greater weekend for you. Okay. Where is my IV cam? Oh, it's over there. I keep forgetting I have multi monitors here. I know you're not connected. I should show my screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. For some reason, my IV cam is not connecting. Give me 1 second. It never fails. That's what I love about live shows. You never know what you're going to get. You're going to get everything right up front. No cuts, no edits. This is the real deal. Let's see here. Andrew. I am not going to lie. I was not ready for this evening. It's been a long week, but it's been a good week. So I can't complain one bit. Okay, let's clear that up. Let's get my IV cam up. Maybe. IV cam. Okay. And how come we're not connecting? Was that it? Nope, wrong camera. I have not caught the last part. I did not catch the last part. Of matter of fact, give me a second. We'll go look it up here in a second. Okay, for you guys that just popped on here, I'm trying to set up my cam so I can show off the little engine here that we 3D printed over the weekend or the week. Um, the uh, the Elegoo that I unboxed last week. I'm loving that printer, especially for the price. You can't beat it. You really can't. Um, as far as Bamboo Labs, I think, well, I know they're going to give them a run for their money. I know they are. Okay, let's see. Settings, connect via IP. What's the last two digits? Oops. Last two digits. At least my mics and cameras, other cameras are working fine today. And it failed. Interesting. What is going on? I apologize, guys. Well, on that note, we can always do this. I also noticed one of the biggest things this week is a lot of people are talking about the AI. Um, as far as utilizing it in model railroading. Jimmy did a deal where you can go in and have Chat GPT do your Arduino code, which I think is really cool. It takes a lot of the guesswork out. And uh, Model Railway Quest, she's got a video on AI. I still haven't watched it yet. I just caught that before we started the live, so I definitely want to check that out. But I'm not afraid of it. It's here. It's going to be here regardless. So it's one of those why fight it. Find a way to utilize it the best that you can. I like to see if I can do a 3D model on take a T-track module and then do the rails up front, but then have Chat GPT do like literally a farm scene and see if you can 3D print it all in one go. That'd be kind of a challenge and kind of fun. Something different. Okay, let's see if I can find you, Chuck. Oops. Train guy in PA. Where are you? Train guy in PA. And part 3. Wait a minute, I did see part 3. I'm seeing. Is there a part 4? Uh, okay, I definitely got to show this one off. Let me get this down here. Squish it down a little bit. Chuck, you're doing a bang up job on this this canyon module. Oh, I hear a train. It looked like Burlington Northern. I didn't catch it in time. I did. I was lately. I like last show. I started at 6. I probably should have. I think from now on I might go back to the 8 o'clock. We'll see. We'll play it all by ear. The 6 o'clock was Andrew's idea, just to make it easier for him to get here and then home. Happy wife, happy life. So we'll see what happens on time. But it's good seeing you, Dave. It's really good seeing you here. You caught me this show. I'm kind of, I don't have it all together. and it's live. But I'm trying to get one of my cameras to go. And oh wait, is it active? What phone is this one? No. So it's got to be a phone 2. There we go. Well, phone 2 is working. So this is the little engine that came off the Elegoo. And as you can see, I haven't really assembled it yet. There's a couple more parts I need to print. And I also need to get a motor block for inside. But here is a close-up. And you can there you can tell it's a print where the supports were. And I haven't really cleaned this up. I just broke everything off and that's it. But right about there, that's the only line that's really noticeable. But other than that, and mind you, it printed straight up and down with tree supports. So yeah, I am really, really surprised on it. You look at the roof. Now I can't tell if this is ringing or if it's literally part of the model. It could be either or, but still, even on that note, it's really nice. It's still smooth. You can't feel anything on it. The handles, oops, those just turned out great. Here's the first one I did a couple years ago, and you can, well, kind of hard to focus, but you can see it's rough right in here, and then you can also see some artifacts on the side. But yeah, as far as that Elegoo goes, I am just blown out of the water. I need to do a little cleanup. And then the diamond plate, this is the diamond plate. Oop. And it's just, the printers are doing nothing but getting better and more affordable. This is one I would definitely say, if you've been thinking about it but just haven't wanted to yet, I think this one's a good one. And then for anyone that has printers and you're looking for another printer, I wouldn't hesitate on getting, if I was doing a print farm, I would load up my farm with these. Because so far in the last week, I have not had any issues whatsoever. But yeah, isn't that cool? And then here's one with the tree supports on it. And let's see if I can pop that one off. And they just literally just pop right off. With very minimal cleanup. This one I printed does not have the handles on it. I just wanted to see what it looked like. But yeah, there we go. Look at that. And we have another train. Oh, Norfolk Southern. Okay. But yeah, that's, I mean, just a beautiful print. These are the hoses. Check these out. And they were printed on tree supports. There were 4 tabs, but yeah, I broke those. That was my fault. But other than that, this almost looks injection molded. Yeah, and that's, yeah. I think this is one of the coolest things that somebody's done, and that's create the virtual rail fan. That is so cool. Oh. The newest Elegoo. It's the Centauri Carbon, and that's one I have right now. I got that in last week. I ordered it. I pre-ordered it February 17th. Um, so I'm not. It takes a little bit to get it, but a friend of mine, a friend of yours, Mr. Elliott, he ordered one, and it will be here. I think he said early July. So not too bad of a leeway. And then if you don't mind waiting, I bet you in a couple months the wait time won't be as long. But again, it all depends upon what's going on with um, the containers and shipping back and forth. If you can order one and have it here by July, I'd say go for it. But yeah, I am blown away by it. I'm loving this. I can't wait to get this motorized. But even the flats, I didn't turn on ironing. Wow, they are busy. Okay, I've been watching the wrong one. And they still have another open track. So that must be their siding. Good ideas. Yeah. So let's see here. As far as the tripods, I think check these out. Um, like I said, I had one. I was using it for my phone, and then when I saw what Heath was using, I went ahead and gave it a shot. And with these, I think this is the best part. Um, I can take this with me. I can go down to Seegers or like our Model Railroad Club or even our N Scale Club, and I can set it from here to I think it's 60 some inches, 70 inches. I'd have to take a look, but it's pretty tall. It's great for a camera because you get that downward view. But it really works well with like if you're using your phone with engine driver. I mean, it works perfect with that. If you want to use a tablet, say your iPad, you can get the iPad holder. And again, I have the links for these down below, and they're affordable. That's the best part. It's not a specialty item, so you don't have to spend that extra money. I mean, if you turn around and name it throttle control holder, we can tack on a couple bucks extra. But yeah, no. Hopefully soon. When how can I put it? To go and to do all, I'm waiting for it to become easier on my shipping app because right now it's not. And shipping to Canada, all the hoops you got to jump through to ship something is not really the easiest. I'm waiting for the day when we can just ship back and forth with no headaches. It should be that way. You even trade back and forth. But I mean, it's what I guess the sucky part is if I ship some to you, you have to pay the tariffs and all that shit. I mean, come on, we're North America, on the same continent. It shouldn't cost anything more to ship back and forth, but that's political, and I don't think I want to get too far into that. But hopefully soon. Hopefully they clear all that crap up and make life easier for everybody, for you guys and us, and shipping back and forth. Free commerce. I mean, come on. Oh, don't apologize for asking. Don't. It's a good question. It really, really is. Oh, my dogs just went nuts. I'm trying to see if somebody's at the door. But no, it's, you know what? To me, the dumbest question is the question you never ask. So yeah, no, it's all good. Hopefully they clean it up. Let's see. Unless see, I use PayPal. Well, no, I forget exactly who is through PayPal. The shipping. I like it because it's simple. It pulls it out. It calculates everything properly. There's no guesswork. When they open that up to being able to ship to Canada, which I bet they will eventually, yeah, I'll definitely let everyone know. I will make. I will put a big banner on the site now shipping to Canada. I mean, you're only a stone throw or a yeah, stone's throw away. So let's see. Anything out there that I've missed? Let's go back and see if I can find. Oops, I just lost my EV Mux. There you are. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can conjure up Chuck's video. Chuck has a really cool video on desk table, front table, YouTube. Okay, come on, pop up. Let's see, I was live stream studio. Where are you? There we go. And I do believe I have a link to Chuck's YouTube channel. And I've almost got it set up. Be patient. Let's see if he's got another view. He's got a really cool view I like. Okay, there we go. We're going to transition to this. Check that out. Chuck, I am blown away. That is looking so cool. Let's see if I know you got a close up of it. There you go. That buried those concrete pylons down into the ground. I like the color of the bridge. I really do. So yeah, this is that 6-inch triple drop that Chuck has been working on slowly but surely. And along with just this, he's also, I don't know if you can see it, he's also, oh, my mouse isn't showing. He's added some lights to it, and it looks like the Arduino. Let's see, where are we here? Is that's on your previous, I think. Oh, this is number 4. Okay, my bad. So yeah, number 3, Chuck he's wiring up, it looks like an Arduino to the lights. And you can just see them on both sides of the bridge. But I can't wait to see it when you peel that tape off and how it looks, Chuck. That is just, you're knocking it out of the park. That's looking really good. That's slowly but surely. It's good inspiration too. Thank you. Oh. Okay, part 3 is the lights. Love the block signals. Love the block signals. But yeah, check out Chuck's videos. Train guy in PA. Just started YouTube not too long ago. Go subscribe. Say hi. But yeah, that I didn't know my modules would look that good done. You guys are doing some phenomenal work. Just blows me out of the water. I'm not gonna lie. I sit back and I don't get me wrong. I love my layout and everything. I love what I'm doing. When I see some of the modules that some of the guys out there have done, it's hard for me to show off when I'm lying. I know it's not a competition. Well, I guess it could be, but no. Lights and controls are from We Honest. I haven't dealt with them. I'll have to check them out. Well, that's 2 for 2. So all right, this is going to be a cool one. Because there's so much. You look at and I guess I've been bringing Heath up a lot. He's been using a lot of Arduinos in his. Jimmy with DIY, he loves Arduinos. He uses the heck out of the Arduinos. So it'll be cool to see an actual. It sounds like it'll be like a library of information, or a wealth of information. Oh, we got another movie themed single coming. I like the Jaws, or it reminded me of Jaws, the one with the skier, or was that like Megalodon? That was Megalodon. That was cool. Yep. Let's see. Anything else? What did I kind of had an idea it'd be kind of a short show. Like I said, I've been busy out in the shop. Yesterday I was able to go out and pick up materials and catch up because I was running quite low. But I'm all caught up on that. So this weekend, I already cut everything to size. Now I just have to throw it in my laser and start cutting. I've been knocking out triples, a lot of triples today. I got some sitting down the road and some for stock. So if you order a triple, I actually have some that can ship right out, so you don't have to wait. I've been asked what's my leeway. Excuse me. I don't want to. Honestly, the moment I get your order, I want to package it and get it out. But sometimes things happen to where if I'm cutting a bunch of triples one day, next day I'll cut some doubles. If I can squeeze something in, I'll do that. I don't like going past 5 days. I really, really don't myself. Once in a blue moon, something might happen, and it might end up being 6 days. But thank you. But yeah, I don't like sitting on orders. It's not fair to the customer, and it stresses me out. So the sooner I can get your orders done and out, the happier I am, and I know the happier you will be. I've been getting a lot of compliments. Thank you guys on that. That's good to hear. It makes me feel good, it makes me really feel good knowing that you guys love the modules, and some of the work that you guys have done is just, it blows me out of the water. One day I hope to be there. Let's see. Trying to think of anything else this week that has gone on that's been unique and a challenge. Nope. I did want to share this though. All right, this is cool. So you're using an Arduino to integrate a speedometer, which is really cool, into a single module, 3D printed gantries, to mount the TOF sensors above the track with lighting. That'll be cool to see. That I'd love to see. Because we were talking about doing the speed deal at Seegers. It's a larger scale, but you can do the same thing. We use one of the pre-manufactured ones at the T-Track Club, but why when you can make your own for a lot less? So yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. Please share. N-Scale convention in June. Where is the N-Scale convention in June? Now I know we're doing a couple libraries for T-Track, for Des Moines T-Track. I hear another train. There it is. That is a busy. I think I found my new my window to the world. I'm really liking this one. There is a lot of traffic on those lines. Okay, yours are, so they're pointing upwards. Yeah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, you're theoretically to the point where you could integrate a speedometer into it, if I'm correct, just by adding code to the Arduino. That would be the best of both worlds. You get your lights and then you get a speedometer. Could you put your speedometer down in the module base on the bottom and do like an inspection tower type deal around it? That way it would still be there and really noticeable, yet not forced into the diorama. So this would give you, like those the inspection bays that the train, you just literally fly through the bay and it's taking photos and everything of the train. Kind of make it look like that. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, Overland Park. That's in June. I want to go. Some of the guys from Des Moines T-Track are going. I would like to go. I don't know what's happening those days, but I think they're doing like a ride share. But yeah, definitely I'd like to know more about going down to Kansas City. That would be a kick in the butt. Because I'm not gonna lie, the only train shows I've been to are the ones up in Boone, Iowa, and the one here, the Great Train Show in Des Moines. Had a blast at both. Boone's a little one. It's just a little show, but a lot of good people. Des Moines is a lot bigger. We had Thomas the Tank there with, Juan brings his Thomas in, and a lot of really good vendors. Oh, you already have your hotel? Oh, so you are going. It sounds like you're spending the whole weekend. That is awesome. Well, if the machines could slow down for a little bit, I could take a long enough break to go for a weekend. But for me, I think it'd be a one-day trip. Nice thing is, it's, what is it, 3 hours down and 3 hours back, so not too bad. You just make for a full day. What is Kansas City? Now I'm curious. I kind of love Google. Let's see if Google will do it. Hey, Google, how long to drive to Kansas City?
By car, the trip to Kansas City is 2 hours and 40 minutes with light traffic.
Yeah. So that's not too bad. See, but my problem, I know I'd go hit the micro center too, so I'd definitely be driving back broke. Between the train show and micro center. Oh, really? A Gronk. I'm trying to picture that in my mind. You got me looking this one up. A Gronk. Let's see. I just pulled up football. A Class 08 Gronk. Oops. Let's see. Class 08 Gronk. Is there anything there? Oh, it's a little. Is that right? Class 08 Gronk. Is that European? Okay, I'll show you the video I've got going here. Let's see. Well, for some reason. Oh, this one is. It's a 3-axle. So it's like a shunter or a little work engine. I mean, I feel bad for this guy's model, but I was just viewing it to hopefully the one that you get to drive does not do that. As British Rail, yeah, British Rail's Gronk, Class 08. Best little logo, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Great logo, especially for shunting layouts, okay. Yeah, it's so small. It looks like it'd take tight turns like it's nothing. So it is English. Oh, you're over in England. You're over UK, or that is too cool. That is so cool. You know, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the engines that I've seen that over in Europe are just, how can I put it? They're classy, I guess, in their own way. They look really really nice. Not a model, the real thing. Yeah, I kind of I got that. I'm jealous. Yeah, most common is the shunter. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm jealous. I mean, I've ridden on a couple trains. Let's see. The most I rode was going from New Jersey to New York when I was there for about a year. And then other than that, it was does Knott's Berry Farm count? And it's a true steam engine. I love the monorail in Disneyland, Disney World. More passenger over there. Yeah, but yeah, okay. Ours might be better, and they look muscular and beefy, but I mean, a lot of the engines that's over there just they just look cool. Maybe it's the lines on the engines and how they're laid out. Is that the one in Silver Dollar? I think it's Silver Dollar City. It's where is it? South of Reno. I know they have it's a nice size museum there too. And one type of traffic. It's more, the lines there are like what they were here until the 1960s. Okay. Okay, they both have steamer and a diesel. See, we have down south, about an hour and a half from here. There's a museum, and they have it's a 7.5-inch gauge. I'd love to get on there and fart around. Do it like during Puffer Billy days, or something of that nature. And then they have a nice one up in Boone, and that's one where you can go on dinner rides and stuff of that nature. They have the ride on where it's like pedal assist, and you get to go across a couple of the bridges. One of them is 180 feet off the ground, the valley floor. When you cross over, that would be fun. If you're afraid of heights, I have a feeling you would not like that. The beaching. Okay, let's see here. Let me get this window bigger. That way I can read it better. Okay, you had something called the Beaching Acts that closed most local lines, short lines, and much freight switched to roads. So they're getting away from trains. I take it then. I'm not 100%. I don't totally understand that one. I mean, if your trains are part of your infrastructure and you're moving freight and stuff, why would you want to get rid of it? It takes a lot off the roads. It sucks for truck drivers, but it's almost a necessity because you look at how much weight and how much freight you can move. Weight per gallon. We already know that the train's the best way to ship it if you can. Oh, that was in the 60s. Oh, okay, that was. Okay, but they're run by folks in unions. I think it's UAW here for ours. I'm not sure. Trying to get away. I'm assuming you're trying to get away from unions over in the UK. Mm. Well, I know it wasn't a totally exciting show, but there's some cool stuff. As far as the printer goes, it's phenomenal. It's awesome. I mean, both 2 thumbs up. I recommend that for a first time printer. It's a perfect printer. These guys are cool. These work awesome. These are just pure awesomeness. They're affordable. It's like $17, $18. I use it. I use it a lot for my cameras, but to find out I could use it for my throttles was a bonus. So I ended up picking up 2 more of these. The adapter for the tablet, all the way, especially if you have an iPod or iPad. So yeah, and like I said, it starts off, it folds up to where it's nice and compact. And it's a selfie stick theoretically, but then it expands quite a ways. Let's see, anything else? We've actually hit the hour mark. Or nothing like the power you had until the late 70s. That's besides the point. Okay, yeah, there's still a lot. Because you see a lot of ethanol moving place to place. You see a lot of the containers that get shipped across the United States. Then you see a lot of plastics and stuff of that nature going into the smaller industrial parks and stuff, which is really cool. So yeah, if you're setting up a layout like here, I might have one warehouse and it might only get one car, but enough to put 2 cars on that track. Let's see, that was last there. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, it's good because if you think of it one way, though, is I'm trying to make it sound better. Yeah, you're not moving a lot of freight by train, but now you're employing more drivers to drive trucks to move the product from point A to point B. It's the 3D print a mount for the front of your module so that you can slide your tripod in. That's not a bad idea. Keep it all self-contained. It wouldn't fit a single. That I can tell you. But it would fit nicely in a double module. You could I don't know about with this one, but these come off real simple. So you could still store both pieces. The one with the phone adapter on it, yeah, you could store that in a double module with no problems. Double, a triple, end cap. I don't have a tape measure here, do I? I don't see one. It is roughly 1.5 feet. So yeah, that would fit nicely in a double module. That's not a bad idea. Mainly self-employed driver. I saw a guy he was making bank over there driving. He'd drive one day for one company and switch over to another that needed help, and he'd drive their truck and he'd get top dollar for moving stuff. Smart man. Okay, so it's more passengers, less freight. But yeah, well, cool. We've hit our hour mark. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Check out these goodies. There's links down below. Look into that if you're thinking about getting a 3D printer. Check out the Elegoo, the Centauri Carbon. It's an awesome printer. But on that note, you guys, you have a good one. Stay on track. Be kind. Don't be an ass.